They were labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4 in pen in the top right corner. Hey guys, come look at these. I think these papers might be clues to the safe's password. The numbers definitely sort of point to that, I guess. But what are the actual clues? Well, look at the name for this first paper. Palindrome? Like palindromes? That's a pretty bad pseudonym, I've got to say. So what does the joke name have to do with anything? I read this seemingly nonsense passage and it turned out that there were 7 palindromes in it. So maybe it's trying to say the number in the first position is 7. That seems like a bit of a stretch. No, that's totally right. Puzzles are all about this sort of weird, tangentially connected logic. Okay then, what about the other sheets of paper? Well, one's by ambigram, so that's clearly looking for ambigrams. What are ambigrams? The one by tautonym is about tautonyms. Same question as before. But I have to admit I'm not sure what this name's trying to say. Joey and Kang? Oh, I bet it's looking for kangaroo words. Kangaroo words? Those are words that have their synonyms written inside themselves. Like, isolated has the word soul inside of it. And feast has the word eat inside of it. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Why not give it a whirl and try looking for them? Monkey and I will handle the other 2. Pig handed me the paper. I understood the concept, so I figured it shouldn't be too hard to solve. Now let's read this passage. Any ordinary painter can create works of art that astound and surprise normal citizens. It is only those who can birth living works who possess the potential to truly blossom into masters. Be it a painting of an honorable prince, a helpless damsel, or a devilish trickster, the characters must come alive on the canvas. If the object of the illustration is not seemingly alive, then the creator is no better than a plagiarist. Words that housed synonyms inside themselves, huh? This was harder than I thought it would be. I figured the words probably served the same function in a sentence, meaning they could replace the larger word they were hiding in and little would change. It was also a fair assumption that none of the kangaroo words would be as simple as lopping off a single letter. It might be incredibly difficult to see. I also had to look for words that seemed out of place. Clearly the passage was built to try to fit in certain words. I tried reading it once more. Any ordinary painter can create works of art that astound and surprise normal citizens. Surely astound is a bit out of place. It is only those who can birth living works who possess the potential to truly blossom into masters. Birth also seems a bit out of place, but it's too short to have a synonym in it. Does anything else here seem out of place? Not really, no. Be it a painting of an honorable prince, a helpless damsel, or a devilish trickster, the characters must come alive on the canvas. Maybe honorable? But nothing really stands out here to me. If the object of the illustration is not seemingly alive, then the creator is no better than a plagiarist. Yeah, nothing really stands out here either to me. Let's see. How many kangaroo words? I don't have a clue. Oh god. This is something I'm definitely not good at. Let's go through any. No. Ordinary. No, I can't see one. Painter. No. And definitely not. Create. No. Works. No. Of art, surely not. That, no. Astound. No. And surprise. No. Normal? No. Citizens. That sort of seems a bit odd to place here, but I can't see any synonym inside of it. It is only those who can birth living works. It is probably not. Only, no. Those? No. Who? Obviously not. Can? No. Birth? It just doesn't work. Living? Nope. Works. Doesn't work. Who? No. Possess? Maybe you can use pose? I'll mark that down as a 1 for now. Pose the potential to truly blossom into masters? Maybe. The? No. Potential. Don't think so. Do? Obviously not. Truly? No. Blossom. No. Can't see one. Into? No. Masters? No. B? No. It? No. A. Find the synonym inside of A. Painting. No. Of an honorable. Noble. Honorable noble. Surely. Prince. No. A helpless. No. Damsel. Probably not. What even would be a synonym to a damsel? What even is a damsel? I mean, I know the saying damsel in distress, which is where damsel comes from. But probably just an archaic word for woman or something like that. Or a devilish. Devilish. Evil. Evil, sure. I'll take that. I think we might cross off possess. Potentially. What I might do is I might save beforehand, and then I'll try with possess and without possess. Trickster. No. The characters. Characters? Haters? No, obviously not. Must come alive on the canvas. Canvas? No. If the object, no, of the illustration. That's a long word for that. I don't see a synonym within it though. Is not seemingly alive. No. Then the creator is no better than a plagiarist. No. Alright. So I'm thinking, let me save here quickly. I'm thinking it's either 2 or 3, and I'm gonna go with 3. Is it this? Guys, I think I know what the 4th digit should be. The 2nd digit is also supposed to be 6. Third digit is only 3. I approached the safe and put in what I thought the code should be. Dang, you were wrong. I wonder what went wrong. Hey Mouse, could I see your sheet? Why do you think it got it wrong? Still, I let Pig take the sheet from me. After a few moments, Pig went to the safe and put something in. Well, this was a low point. Without another word, Pig leaned over and grabbed the safe's handle. She opened it, and sure enough, there was an item that looked like a token. That is... a minor trinket. I bet these digits on the back are what we need to input to activate it. The inscription Sheep Miner Trinket was written on the token, but there were indeed also numbers on the back. It read 4376. Oddly enough, the 6 was written in red. Odd detail, but probably irrelevant. Really, Mouse, you think that's irrelevant? Alright, sure. Yes, we're one step closer to getting out of here together. Spectacular work, everybody. Since we have found a trinket, how about we head back to the cafeteria, input our actions for this round, and wait for the others? Makes sense to me. Alright, no, it doesn't make sense to me. I want to know what the right solution was, and I'm annoyed that you're not telling me. Wait. I don't want to load this. I want to load this. 2. No. Okay. Well, I found 3, and it's got to be more than 3. Oh, more than 3. Is it 4? It's not 4 either. Okay. Sure. Oh shit, I'm saving over it. God damn it. I wanted to load it. Fuck. Alright. Well, he couldn't figure it out. I like it though that it actually remembers that even if you like lose the unsafe progress, it still makes you able to skip over it, which is quite interesting. But yeah, if you figured it out in the comments, let me know. I found 3, and I wasn't even sure about all 3 of them being right. I was sure about the last 2. But apparently there's more than 4, and I have no idea where they're hiding. The round will be ending soon anyways. And so the 3 of us made our way back into the cafeteria. After that, we briefly split up into separate rooms so we could input actions on our tablet. Of course I pressed run again. No need to hesitate on that front. When I returned to the cafeteria, Pig and Monkey were sitting there. There was only the 3 of us there. I realized there actually was quite a bit of time before everyone would be getting here. I hope the others are alright. They probably are. I mean, they have to be, right? There's no way something bad could happen. Although I guess there's a lot of ways something bad could happen. Ways I've been ignoring thinking about. It's an abandoned high school, after all. We're being kidnapped by a psychopath. We've got deadly devices around our neck. It's a bad situation. But if I think about that too much, I'm just going to flip, so for the sake of argument, there's no way something bad can happen. I don't know. I just want to get out alive. As do I. I think we all want to get out alive. Is there anyone outside that you particularly feel the need to get back to, Mouse? Well, you'd know more than anyone, wouldn't you? True, but I would like you to try to vocalize these thoughts. Are you trying to give me therapy in the middle of this death game? Think of it as more of a grounding exercise. Okay then. I have my mother who cares a lot about me. I have my friends who would be really sad if I died. And I have a bunch of goals that I want to see through before I die. That's the spirit. What about you, Monkey? Why do you want to get out? Me? Well, I suppose my main motivation is my obligation to all my clients. Without my consultation, I fear many may collapse. Although even with my consultation, one clearly did collapse. And there are other therapists, I suppose. So that's it? Don't you have any family or friends you want to see? I was an only child and I'm not particularly close with my parents. And operating as a solo practitioner of therapy is a very tiring ordeal, so unfortunately my social life has been rather unmaintained. Save for one older confidant, there aren't many people close in my life. That's kind of sad. Perhaps. But I am perfectly capable of living for none other than myself. I prefer to think of it as a living untethered. Without any obligations, I can really focus on doing things that interest me. And I have a lot of interests. There's so many fascinating things out in the world. Things worth learning about. Monkey's got the right idea. The only reason I want to get out alive is because I want to get out alive. So you don't have any family, Pig? Oh, I've got family. Parents and a bunch of siblings. But I'm not really close with them anymore. What about friends? Friends? With my schedule? I'd have trouble with meeting people if I did spend more than a couple hours a week outside my apartment. I have people I collaborate with on projects frequently, though. Do they count? If you believe they do, then yes. Okay, then I've got tons of friends. That's good to hear. I think no matter our reasons, we all obviously want to get out alive. So let's do our best to work together and make that hope a reality. Well said. Exactly right. Shortly after that conversation, people started to gather back in the cafeteria. Oh, there you are. Hey, you won't believe this good news. 2 minor trinkets have been found. In no small part, thanks to yours truly. You're welcome. Guess what? So did we. Nice. Team trinket takers are on a roll, huh? Yes, that's all very well and good. Now, could you all be quiet? And what? Ah, yes, the additional rule. What are they called this time? It's gonna be the same. The clever personality. Finish the race in first place. No shared victory. Alright. Dumb personality. Clever and dumb. Okay. Okay, so what I think might be the case is that it actually does switch up who the traitors are in each playthrough, depending on what options you choose. But it doesn't switch up the wording of their personality. Meaning Dragon will always have the hateful personality. But whether the hateful personality is a traitor or not depends on this scene. Alright, I think we'll go with that. And now the point is also, are these personalities based on what their actual personalities are like? Because I didn't think about this too much before, but hateful and dragon kind of fits, and if we assume you're clever and dumb, clever could totally be Snake, and he could be a traitor in this scenario. Dumb? Who could be dumb? I mean, Horse isn't particularly intelligent. Neither is Tiger. Neither is Pig. Neither is Rooster. There's a whole lot of dumb people here now that I think about it. Alright, we'll go through that. This is all the same. Yep. Oh. Weird, a clever personality. That's very unusual because Mouse is not clever at all from what I've seen so far. Curious. Alright, we're the traitor now. Let's go. And that meant the only way for me to live would involve others dying? I thought he said that if we did everything right, everyone could escape. It was our fault for believing that psycho for 1 minute. Is he serious? Probably. Alright. This is the same as before, too. Right? Yeah. Not that stupid to out themselves. That's... Alright. This was my one chance to decide the person I wanted to be. If I really had everyone's best interests in mind, I should just admit it right now. Coming clean like that would almost guarantee my death, but that might be for the best. Of course I didn't want to die. Nobody wants to die. But what right did I have to put my own life over so many others? There wasn't anything that separated me from them. So with that in mind, the side with more numbers is the one to save, right? Just quickly, I'm gonna save over that. Because I do plan to give myself up the first time around. Then we can try, in the next playthrough, we'll actually try going through the traitor role and playing it, you know, well. But in this one, I want to see, no one's given themselves up yet, so I want to see what happens. I had to say something quick. It wasn't an easy decision to make at all, but in the end, wasn't there only one thing I could do? Oh, we don't even have any other option. We have to confess. Okay. I have the clever personality. Mouse. And I'm going to say it right now, I don't want to live. Not if Already I felt tears start to well in my eyes. Not if it means sacrificing everyone else. You put us ahead of yourself? Don't get me wrong, I'm angry as hell at Brian. What he's doing now is nothing more than murder. But I always said I'd pull the lever in the trolley problem, no matter what. Looking at it objectively, this is the right answer. So there you have it. You don't need to worry about who might be hiding their intentions, because I'm coming right out with it. Whoever has the dumb personality, I suggest you speak up now as well. We all waited for a moment, but no one said a word. We just looked around silently. It appears the other affected personality isn't half as brave as Mouse here is. Well, we can deal with that later. Mouse, I just have to say thank you. Your honesty here means a lot. Yes, I'm glad to have you on our side. Is she though? Rooster? Sure, she's admitting things herself now, but it's probably just a ploy, right? She's clearing herself from suspicion by confessing. And so when things go wrong later, we won't blame her. That's not it at all. Well, we may have our backs right now, but can the same be said about later when you're really facing death head on? Seriously, guys? That'll be a lot harder than it sounds, I think. Sounds impossible, actually. So, what do you suggest? We merely kill Mouse now? That she's going to die regardless, so we should put her out of her suffering now? That would be barbaric. Yeah. We'll just restrain her so she can't do anything suspicious. We will? Horse, would you be a doll? Horse looked at Rooster for a moment as if considering the proposal. Then he made his way towards me. Oh, hey, hold on a second. Horse, you're not seriously... Before I could even finish my sentence, Horse was grabbing out at me. Naturally, I tried to pull away, which only got Horse to grab me tighter. One thing led to another, and I ended up in a sleeper chokehold. When I woke up, I found myself still in the cafeteria. However... What the hell? I was tied up to a chair with what looked to be jump rope. You have to be kidding me. I mean, what did you expect? Mouse. It's kind of already good that they're not killing you off right away. Rooster being an impatient jackass and Horse following orders made sense, but how did the others sign off on this? I offered myself up to them, and this is how they repaid me. Assholes. Ah, you're awake. I noticed Snake sitting nearby. I was worried that you were sleeping for too long. A sleeper chokehold really shouldn't knock the target out for any longer than a few minutes. If you were asleep any longer, I would have been worried for your long-term health. A silly concern, thinking about it. Snake, what's with these stupid restraints? Ah yes, I imagine you take umbrage with all of this. Apologies, but after talking it out, it seemed a reasonable enough arrangement. We didn't want you sabotaging the group, you see. How would I even go about doing something like this? If you simply hid a minor trinket or two, you would throw a major wrench in the plan with minimal effort. But I helped you all out by confessing. I'm going to spend my last hours on Earth tied up like a prisoner? That's odd. Weren't you the one talking about making choices objectively? I agree that it's unnecessarily cruel, but when lives are on the line, people are liable to give up their civility in favor of precaution. Well, fine. If that's how it was to be. I'm glad you understand. I must say your choice fascinates me. Fascinates you, huh? Indeed. Not much to think about, if I'm honest. I just did the right thing. You did? Didn't I? Not really. The right thing would have been to not tell your personality, but then still act according to what you would have done if you didn't have that personality. Basically going along with the game and playing it as if you didn't have that personality. That is the right choice. That's the choice that a clever person would have made, which is why it's so ironic when Mouse has a clever personality. Certainly from society's perspective, and I'm most grateful to you, of course, but there is a question of how much you're allowed to put your own happiness above the happiness of others. Everyone draws that line somewhere. This illustrates where you've drawn yours. Gee, thanks. At any rate, after this is all over, you shall be remembered as a martyr. I'll dedicate a statue in your honor. That will have to do for repayment. Well, I just stayed to tell you what was happening. How did you know? I'm going to return to my search for trinkets. You do that. And just like that, Snake walked away, leaving me all by my lonesome. All I had to do was occupy myself with thoughts of my impending death. To regret my decision. I really had a sneak preview of hell all to myself. When Rooster walked in, I was relieved despite myself. Rooster, thanks for this. No, thank you, Mouse. Truly, this was an inspired move. Oh? At first, when you were confessing, I was screaming internally. I had no idea why you were shooting yourself in the foot like that. But then I realized you were counting on me, your partner, to make the other half of the move. Oh, yep, that makes more sense. Him having the dumb personality is a lot more in line with their actual personalities. Now I just cut off these ropes for you and you'll be able to move around freely. Truly, this was a brilliant act. I must have you on my next film. I simply must, no matter the salary. Hold on, I'll get you out of there. Rooster went over to the cafeteria and grabbed a knife. I gotta say, Rooster, I'm a little confused. You shouldn't be, considering you have the clever personality. You're my partner? Mouse, you really haven't gotten it. I'm the one with the dumb personality. I'm on your side to get out of here alive. Oh. Geez, slow on the uptake, this one. Yep, definitely. Rooster approached with the knife, eyeing my restraints. Rooster, I think you don't quite get something. I don't get what? That wasn't an act. I really don't want to kill the others. There's 10 of them and 2 of us. We can't prioritize our own survival like that. Oh, you're serious about that? Like, for real? Yes, for real. Why is that so unbelievable to you? It's not unbelievable at all. It's very noble, very surprising. So you need to confess too. Yeah, see, the thing about that. Turns out I don't really want to die, so I think I'll take a rain check on the whole confession thing. But damn, now I went and told you my identity, even though you were really honest about trying to save everybody. Aren't I just a faulty light bulb, huh? Now you're going to expose me in front of everyone. Unless, he says as he slowly picks up the knife again. Suddenly, Rooster started sizing me up. How I was tied up. How he already had a knife in his hand. Okay, this can still work. You can still escape. Wait, Rooster, you don't want to do this. I'm sorry about this, Mouse, I really am. I'd have preferred to get out together, but it seems that we just weren't on the same wavelength this time. So this is where your part in this game ends. After this, I'm gonna try my best to get out of this and become the star I was always meant to be. Wish me luck. Rooster... And with a single clean swipe to my throat, I immediately began choking to death. I tried to breathe in, but my neck was just pouring with blood. This was the end, no doubt. Me and my big mouth. If I had just played things a little smarter, I could have saved everyone else. As I was fading out, I heard one last thing from Rooster. Oh shoot, there's probably gonna be blood all right now, huh? That makes the escape story a much harder sell. Man, I didn't think this through. Truly in line with his personality. 2 of clubs. If she isn't given some moral justification, Mouse is not going to be able to play the traitor role. Giving herself up at the start means certain death, one way or another. If there is any potential down this route, it's only found when Mouse puts herself above the group. Alright. That is our 3rd death card. Okay, so it's not like that. I was thinking maybe they're split up like this, but no. This is we get killed, this is we get killed, this is we get voted out. I see. Alright. So this was another playthrough. And what do we do in the next play? Well, I mean, I can't really choose anything specifically. We're not really left with anything. So the only thing I can do, really, is I can choose other options again. And try to make those work. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope I see you guys next time. Bye.